What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my Sports Picks video NFL edition. It is Saturday night, December the 14th. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and each and every time I put out a video. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. What I like to do with the NFL is my favorite sport to do teasers with. So what I like to do with the NFL, I like to put together what's called a long shot teaser, where it's any teaser where the payout is $1,000 or more. So this is my fun way of putting together a long teaser parlay. It just gives you guys a bunch of different options if you do like doing teasers. If you don't like doing teasers, I will have a straight bet towards the end of the video as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into the action. We'll go ahead and recap what we did today on Saturday. Hopefully you guys killed it today. We certainly did once again. For those of you who are part of the village is growing each and every day. It's awesome. I'm so happy to be winning with all of you guys, and we killed it again today. Let's go ahead and throw up on the screen what we did on Saturday. Lately, we have either gone perfect or we have missed going perfect by one game. We are on some kind of a run, and Saturday was no different. So we were 3-1 with our straight bets. For those of you that saw the video this morning for college basketball, I gave out Georgia Tech and Kentucky. Or even if you didn't see the video, I did post it on the website as well, which we'll get to, JVilleSportsPicks.com. But the free play of the day was Georgia Tech, Kentucky under 134. That one went under. We also had a NHL play. We had the Minnesota Wild at home, money line. We also had the Spurs. They were taking on the Phoenix Suns in Mexico, and the Spurs covered that game, -1. And then we also had a college straight bet, Bakersfield -6. That game was back and forth, went into overtime, but they ended up falling short. So we went 3-1 with our straight bets. So great day there. And of course, my bread and butter, my money line parlay. We had LaSalle, Utah, Florida Atlantic, Providence, and Cal Baptist all in college basketball. That 5-team money line parlay paid +100. So basically getting your money back, or I should say doubling up your money. So that was it. We had a 4-1 day, another killer day. That is what's going on in the village each and every day. We are just absolutely smashing each and every sport that's out there. If you guys are not a part of the village yet, if you're not receiving my daily newsletter, this is what you're missing out on. Go to JVilleSportsPicks.com and sign up for that daily newsletter and be a part of the village. Let's go ahead and jump into the NFL and get into that action. So we'll quickly recap our long shot teaser from a week ago. Another good attempt, but we fell just short. This is what we did last week. We had the Cincinnati Bengals +14. That came through for us. We had the Packers -6. They ended up winning by 5, I believe. So we just missed that one. The 49ers +9. One of my favorite plays on the road against the Saints. They ended up winning outright. We had the Texans -2 at home. They got smashed by the Broncos. That was the most shocking surprise of last weekend, was how the Texans performed. We had the Chiefs +10 against the Patriots. They won outright as underdogs. We had the Cardinals +9. They lost but covered. And then we had the Rams +7. They came through for us as well. So we missed it by 2. Packers, like I said, we missed by 1 point. And then the Texans, playing the way they played, was just completely unpredictable. Nobody would have expected them to just get blown out at home by the Broncos, who aren't playing for anything right now. So that was a tough one. So that's what happened last week. Like I said, another solid attempt. And we'll go ahead and turn that page and get on to week 15. Let's see if we can hit this. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So starting with the New England Patriots, -3. They are -10 on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals that we mentioned. So the Patriots, coming off of a loss, this team is absolutely amazing. They are one of the best bounce back teams in the National Football League. But in this scenario, they are coming off back-to-back losses. They've lost 2 straight games. So you know this is even a better spot for the Patriots. So even though they're on the road, they're playing a Bengals team. Bengals have been playing much better with Dalton back into the lineup. But make no mistake about it, this is not a very good team. They only have 1 win on the season. I expect this New England team, who's not playing very well, but I expect them to get right in this game. Doesn't matter if it's at home or on the road. New England travels well. The defense is absolutely amazing, so I expect the defense to shut down the Bengals, and I expect this offense to kind of get back on track here. So I love the Patriots here to win this game, definitely by 3 points. Next, we're going with the Miami Dolphins. I'm giving them the points, bringing that up to +10. The New York Giants are a complete mess. A lot of injuries. This team is not playing well at all. And there's just no way, in my opinion, that they're going to beat the Dolphins by double digits. The Dolphins are playing pretty good football right now. They're staying close. They beat the Eagles a couple weeks ago. Last week against the Jets, they only lost by 1, so it's a close game. Before that, they played the Browns tough. Before that, they played Buffalo tough. So this team is playing much better than the Giants are. And like I said, Giants have injuries. So even though the Giants are at home, like I said, the Dolphins just played the Jets on the road, and now they're playing the Giants on the road. So it's basically the same building. So even though it's back-to-back weeks on the road for the Dolphins, they can go through the exact same routine that they did last week. And so we're getting the team that's playing better, and we're getting double-digit points. Got to go with the Dolphins there. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs, -2.5. They are at home against the Broncos. I mentioned the Broncos, a complete surprise last week, but I think that ends here. Chiefs have so much to play for right now. They can't afford any slip-ups here at home, so I love them to take care of business. Patrick Mahomes got banged up a little bit last week, but looks like he's going to be a full go here, and I love the Chiefs here to win this game by at least a field goal. Next, we have the Seattle Seahawks on the road against the Carolina Panthers. Panthers fired their coach a couple weeks ago. This team looks like they have just mailed it in. They are not playing good football at all. We know the Seahawks are right in the thick of it in the playoff picture in the NFC side. So this is definitely a game that they're going to want to win here. Keep pace with the 49ers and the Packers and the Saints and all the other teams. Fighting for playoff positioning. So I love the Seattle Seahawks. They're playing great football right now, and then they're going up against the Carolina Panthers team that just seems to have lost motivation to continue to play hard. And like I said, they fired their coach. It's just a complete mess in Carolina. So I like the Seahawks to go on the road and get the W. All we need them to do is win. Another team, all we need them to do is win, is the Oakland Raiders. This is probably the final game at home in the stadium in Oakland for the Raiders before they take off to Vegas. So I expect a lot of excitement here, a rowdy crowd, and the Jaguars are another team. They look like they have just completely given up. This team has played terrible. Nick Foles came back, then he gets benched. Minshew comes in, and they just completely get smashed by the Chargers last week. So Jaguars, another team, not playing well right now. Raiders still have a slim chance to make the playoffs. So Raiders at home, last home game in Oakland. I love the Raiders here to at least win against, like I said, a lifeless Jaguars team. And next we're going against with the Chargers. Like I said, Chargers looked great last week, blowing out the Jaguars. Now they're at home against the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins, he's kind of a creature of nature. I've noticed he does not play well when it is a evening game or a primetime game. He's done a little bit better of late, but he is at his best when it's a morning game. So advantage here for the Chargers. On top of that, the Chargers have been getting healthier and healthier week after week after week. They were decimated with injuries earlier in the year, and now this team is finally getting healthy, and I think they're going to show it on the field. The Chargers are underdogs here at home, and I would not be surprised if they win this game outright. Even though the Vikings are playing for something, Chargers look like they're on the outside looking in as far as the playoff goes, but from what I saw last week, this team is still playing hard, and I expect another good effort from them. And we have some protection here. We have them +8.5, so I love that. And last but not least, we have the Buffalo Bills +8. This was flexed to the Sunday night game. Bills on the road taking on the Steelers. Steelers came away with the victory last week against the Cardinals. They did not do it in pretty fashion. Ugly game. Steelers aren't going to blow you away. They're on their third string quarterback. A lot of running the ball, a lot of safe throws, short throws. And that's how they're going to beat you. They're going to beat you with defense, controlling the clock, controlling the game, and make you play at their tempo. And that's kind of the way Buffalo plays as well. They have sped up their offense a little bit, but there's still, a lot of running, a lot of short throws. I expect this to be a lower scoring game for sure. And in those types of games, I like to go with the underdog, giving the points to the underdog. So we have Buffalo +8. The Steelers just are not good enough right now to blow you away. Buffalo has a great defense. I expect them to be in this game to the end, if not win outright as an underdog. That is going to wrap it up. That is our long shot teaser. We have 7 plays, 125 will pay 1,000. We'll see if we can hit this. It's been a few weeks since we have hit this, so it's time to hit it again. I love all of these plays. I think this one has a good chance of coming through. But like I always say, it's a long shot teaser. So I definitely would recommend plucking out your favorites, maybe doing a smaller 2 or 3 team teaser. That's definitely the way to go if you're trying to actually make some money. This is a long shot, so it's not expected to come through, but I'm definitely going to throw it in myself, and we will see what happens. For those of you that are a part of the village, I will do some smaller teasers when I release my NFL card. You guys will see those, but that's going to wrap up the long shot teaser. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and move on. So I mentioned my website. This is what it looks like. This is how to get there, JVilleSportsPicks.com. If you're missing out on my daily newsletter that I'm sending out each and every day, we are just absolutely on a crazy run right now. This month of December, we have just absolutely been cleaning up. So if you're not receiving my daily newsletter, go to JVilleSportsPicks.com. You can see the big blue button in the upper right-hand corner. Click on that. It will take you to a page which will list all the different packages that are available. I make them super, super cheap. See which one suits you the best and start winning with us today. So like I said, we are on a tear right now. This is the perfect time to join. Like I said, we have college football bowl games coming up. We have the NFL, a few more weeks left in the NFL regular season. Then we have the playoffs. Hockey's in full swing, NBA's in full swing, college basketball's in full swing. Just a lot of action each and every day, and we are just cleaning up. So join us, be a part of the village, and start winning with us. But let's go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day. And it's going to be one of the games I mentioned in the long shot teaser between the Minnesota Vikings and then the LA Chargers. So I mentioned I like the Chargers at home. But I also like the over in this game. The over is at 45. This is in California. The weather looks good, and now it doesn't look like there's going to be much wind, clear skies. So it looks like definitely a good day for football. And then, like I said, we have a Los Angeles Chargers team that's getting healthier and healthier. They put up a 45 spot last week against the Jaguars on the road. I think this offense is just going to continue to chug. Each and every week. The Vikings are definitely susceptible to giving up some points, especially when they're on the road. But they're getting healthier as well. It looks like Thielen's going to make his return. It definitely is going to help out the offense for the Vikings, but we know they can run the ball with Cook. They have Diggs and Rudolph, a lot of offensive weapons. It's just going to be up to Kirk Cousins. Even if he starts to turn the ball over like he's capable of when he's on the road, that can potentially lead to more points for the Chargers, but I definitely think the Vikings are going to get their points. I think the Chargers will get their points. I see a lot of points in this game. 45 is not a super high total, but I think these two teams can get the job done the way both of them are playing right now. So that's going to be the free play of the day. Vikings, Chargers, over 45. We are on a roll right now with our free play, so let's see if we can make that continue. That's going to wrap up the NFL video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the long shot teaser. We'll also root for the over in the Vikings and Chargers game. But good luck with whatever picks you guys do decide to put in. Don't forget to join the village if you're not a part of it yet. I know most of you guys are, but go to JVilleSportsPicks.com. Sign up for that daily newsletter so you can get my full NFL card. I'm going to have my best money line parlays, my best straight bets, my best teaser plays. And of course, don't forget, I'm going to have NBA plays, college basketball plays, hockey plays, all that for just a few dollars a day. You'll get all of those picks sent directly to your email box. So go to JVilleSportsPicks.com, sign up for that daily newsletter. But that's going to wrap it up for me. Like I said, good luck with all of your plays. Just have an awesome, awesome Sunday. And I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Good luck.